Hello and welcome to the Potty Mouth Preacher, transforming women's minds, bodies, and souls one F-bomb at a time. I am Lisa Czak, your host. Today we are continuing our holiday series of how to not say the F word this holiday season. And stay tuned. Don't you go shutting this off thinking it's the F word that you think it is. And you're saying, oh no, Lisa, I don't ever say the F word. I'm going to tune out of this one. Yes, you do. You do say this F word. Even my mom, who never swore, the worst thing my mom ever said was son of a pop. And we knew to run for the hills if she said that. Even my mother, who never swore, my deceased mother, who never swore, said the F word. And so do you. So stay tuned to hear what I'm talking about. So Thanksgiving is this week, and I just want to say how grateful I am. I cannot thank my subscribers enough. You mean so much to me. I love giving you special promotions and special treatment and doting on you. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and I'm thanking you in advance for doing so. Now, let me help you switch gears. I know whatever you are doing, right? You're all out of breath. You're trying to listen to me and cook dinner and do this and this. No, you're going to actually focus on yourself. You're going to learn how to take time for yourself. So find a quiet spot. If you're driving, okay, just don't close your eyes. So the rest of you, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And as you are breathing in, I want you to blow out every role and every responsibility that might be weighing heavy on your shoulders. So with each inhale, exhale out. Pretend your device has a trap door on the back of it, and you are leaving out your role as mother, wife, daughter, sister, friend, employee, student, any other roles that you have, any other responsibilities that you have. You won't be needing. You can just be yourself for the next 20 minutes or so of this experience. And now I know you got things weighing heavy on your heart. I know you do. I know you might have some doubts and fears, anxieties, shame, maybe anger you're holding on to. Leave those on the outside of your device also. You're not going to need those. So with each inhale, and really mean the breaths, okay? Inhale. When you exhale, like really push it out. Push out with each exhale the doubt, the fear, the anxiety, the shame, any emotions, any thoughts, any stories you're telling yourself, any tapes in your head. Now is the time to leave them outside of this device. And take 3 more deep cleansing breaths, feeling yourself get lighter with each breath. See how long my exhale was? And then again. And then slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Welcome back. Welcome to the Potty Mouth Preacher. Now, as we always do, I want you to name at least 3 celebrations since you last saw me. If this is your first time watching, welcome and thank you. And celebrations are those seemingly insignificant steps you take along the way of your weight loss journey or whatever journey it is you're on, that it might seem like it's nothing, right? But all these little steps that you take, it's all the thoughts, all the actions, the behaviors, the decisions, the people that you're choosing to surround yourself with that are creating who you actually want to be, who God created you to be. So there is no celebration that is too small. Maybe it's that you didn't lose patience with your child and you simply allowed your child to share their feelings. Maybe you acknowledged your feelings to someone. You opened up and were vulnerable. Maybe you didn't turn to food or alcohol when you were upset. It's all of these little steps that you're taking along the way that are turning you into the woman God created you to be. Now I want to read a celebration from one of my private babes. That's a badass bitch empowered. Those are the women that I work with privately and in my coaching group. So this babe was having trouble, right? She was actually doing everything I told her to do, but it's like her body was kind of holding on to weight and she was really frustrated. And it was actually our last session. And on that last session, she allowed herself to be open and vulnerable and raw and real. And she shared a secret with me that she had never shared with anyone in her entire life. I'm not going to tell her secret because it's not mine to tell. The point is it was a weight holding her down, literally, and it was just showing up as extra weight on her body. And then she released the secret to me. And I'm going to tell you what happened after. I'm going to read this to you. This is what she wrote to me after the session, after she released that secret. After our session, I could feel something different in my body. So Saturday, I weighed myself and I'm 191.6. She lost like 6 pounds in a course of like 3 days. I'm not even kidding you. Releasing the secret, I released the weight. This is what I'm talking about. It is not about the food and the exercise. You have things weighing you down that hopefully you left outside of this device during the shift gears meditation part of this. But yeah, you have things weighing you down inside, secrets you've never told anyone. And you're only as sick as your secrets, as they say in AA. I used to be an addictions counselor, not an alcoholic myself, but an addictions counselor. Do not wait until January 1st to feel sexy. Feel sexy now. Feel sexy through the whole holiday season. I'm going to help you by offering you a free one-on-one Feel Sexy This Holiday Season coaching session with me. In this powerful one-on-one session, you will become crystal clear on feeling sexy. What is it going to feel like to feel sexy this holiday season and beyond? You're going to uncover all the ways you're sabotaging your sexiness. Lastly, you're going to leave this session feeling renewed and inspired to get your sexy on. I have limited spots available. Book now so that you actually get a spot. Click the link below. You are worth it. Okay, so now, like I said, I'm going to tell you how to not say the F word. We're continuing on with our series this holiday season of not saying the F word during the holiday season. And like I said earlier, don't go shutting this off, being all holier than thou and saying, I never swear, Lisa. I never swear. I'm going to shut this off because I don't ever use the F word. Yes, you do. I'm here to tell you do. I told you, even my mother, my saintly mother, right, who never said anything, even she said the F word. And it's much worse than the word that you are thinking of. Get your head out of the gutter. The word that I'm talking about, the F word, is fine. How are you? I'm fine. My daughter hates this, right? She knows that my husband and I are fighting. Mom, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. My head's going to explode, but I'm fine. Right? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Shake your head. Say, put some fire in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, put some damn fire in the comments. Whatever else you're watching on, if you can comment, give me some fire to know, yes, I do this. When I really want to tell someone how I'm feeling, I say, I'm fine. I'm fine. So, last episode, we talked about how you to stop saying you're fine when you're on this, healthy eating journey and you're surrounded by your crack, whatever that might be for you, right? Holiday cookies, peppermint hot cocoa, whatever other crack is out there. And how to not just say, when people ask you, how's your diet going? This must be really hard for you to be surrounded by all of this delicious food. And you say, I'm fine. I'm fine. So go back and watch the previous episode if you have not watched that. If you're on a special, I don't want to say diet. When I say diet, I mean like how you are eating according to your health and fitness goals this holiday season. I don't mean Atkins or keto or even paleo, what I did, right? I'm talking about fine. This particular episode, I'm talking about an emotion that is the biggest mind fuck you'll ever go through if you have not gone through it yet. And yes, I did just say the real F word because it's true. And that emotion is grief. Any of you out there, are you going through grief this holiday season? It could be grief over a loved one. It could be grief over the loss of a job, loss of a relationship, loss of a marriage, right? Grief is just loss. It's experiencing any kind of loss. And when you experience losses, certain losses that you can, once that loss is gone, you can't experience that again. What do you mean by that, Lisa? I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. What I mean by that is something that's really hard for me to even talk about because this time last year, last Thanksgiving, I was on the phone with my mom who was dying in the hospital alone. She was alone because she was not allowed any visitors. It was during COVID, and all patient rights were taken away during this time. So she was not allowed any visitors in the hospital alone and dying. Whew, I gotta breathe a minute. So on Thanksgiving, it was our first Thanksgiving here in Tennessee, right? We're all excited. It's our first Thanksgiving. My husband's cooking the turkey and he's taking care of everything because of the state I was in with my mom. And I'm on the phone with my mom. And at this point, she can't talk. She can only grunt. But I heard her say very clearly, I love you, honey. That's what it sounded like. I love you, honey. Anybody out there experience someone really close to them dying? Maybe no one else can understand them, but you can understand them. And the nurse, we couldn't FaceTime. It was really strange because we were able to FaceTime her every single day up until when she got really bad and she couldn't even talk. And even the nurse tried to FaceTime. She tried to use on her phone. She borrowed somebody else's phone. And my mom always said, I don't want any of you kids or even your dad to see me in that state. I don't want you to remember me that way. I don't want that to be your last memory of me. And so the FaceTime stopped working. So that really kind nurse just put the phone up to my mom so that I could talk to her while the nurse fed her sweet potatoes and turkey on Thanksgiving Day last year. My daughter, my mom adored my daughter, especially her music, her singing. My daughter gets on the phone and starts singing to my mom, just a cappella, just no music. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take take my sunshine away. The song that my mom sang to my daughter when she was a baby, to console her when she was upset and crying. My daughter sang that song to my mom on Thanksgiving Day last year while she was in the hospital dying alone. And I'm up there for hours, just telling my mom I love her over and over again. Just trying to console her in some way. And I hear downstairs, "Come on, Lisa, the turkey's ready. Everything's gonna get cold. It's time to eat." I didn't want to eat. I wanted to hug my mom. I wanted to feed my mom the sweet potatoes and the turkey myself, not some fucking nurse that she didn't even know. I didn't want to go downstairs. I didn't want to eat dinner. Thanksgiving. I wanted to hold my mom's hand, help her die, and I couldn't do that. I went downstairs. Finally, I hung up the phone with my mom. She couldn't say anything still, right? I went downstairs. Everyone's all waiting, the mashed potatoes, the turkey, stuffing, all of it sitting there. And they said, "How are you doing, Lise?" And I said, "I'm fine. I'm fine." I was not fucking fine! I was anything but fine. My mom was dying in the fucking hospital! It was the last Thanksgiving I was ever going to have with her. I was not fine. I dishonored myself. I dishonored my mom. I dishonored my family. I robbed them of the ability to be there for me when I needed them most. And so I implore you, this holiday season, whatever loss you're going through, whatever it is, don't use the F word. You are not fine. Tell the truth about how you're really feeling so you don't hold it inside, so it doesn't weigh you down, so you don't hold on to whatever secret you're holding on to for decades. Like that client, like that babe I gave the example of to you two in the beginning of this. Release it now. See where it lives in your body and send it love. It's showing up physically in your body somewhere. Show it love. Send it love. Acknowledge it. It's a part of you that needs attention. If you don't, it will show up in another way, in another form. Your soul work from last session, today, and the rest of the holiday season is to stop using the F word. That's right. You are not fine. You are worth it!